Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to the Q&A. This is the second episode for the Q&A, and I have some more questions from some of the same people from last episode that I didn't finish answering, so let's get to it. This is another question from Perda in Indonesia, and her question is, what do you like best about making music? What's the fun bit about it? The best thing about making music is the fact that you get to express yourself and have fun when there's really no rules. Like, you can be creative and explore different facets of yourself and different sides to yourself. And I think the greatest thing is the feeling that you get when you make music. So whether it's a happy song or emotional song or whatever it may be. Also, I think it's just really therapeutic for me. If there's anything that's on my mind, anything I need to get off my chest, music is just a way for me to express myself and channel a different creative source. And the fun bit is working on Logic and exploring different sounds. To me, I love being able to explore new drum sounds and synth sounds and strings and bass and trying new effects and just sort of exploring my vision musically in the program. So that's the fun part for me is making the music myself and producing the sounds myself. This question's from Michael Nelson. I'm not sure where you're from. I went on your Facebook, but I didn't see where you were from, so his questions are really interesting. Some basic stuff. Where were you born? Where did you grow up? I was born in Nanaimo on Vancouver Island, and I grew up in Ladysmith, BC, so I'm a small town girl, and I come from the island. Also asked what your romantic likes and dislikes and dating preferences are. This is an awesome question. I don't really go out on dates, to be honest with you, or like official dates. I'm usually kind of working all the time, and if I do go out on a date, it's kind of by accident. Just like classic stuff. Like, I love going out to a nice restaurant, having a nice meal. Nothing beats a good meal and a good conversation to me, so I think that's the best date. So if I can go out, have a good conversation, have a good time with someone, and enjoy their company. That's pretty much it. Romantic dislikes. I could go off on that one, but I don't have a lot of time, so I'll go through that one another time, I promise. He also asked, do you have any other passions or interests? I love all forms of art, fashion, photography. Photography is a hobby of mine. I like to take pictures, and I like to paint as well. Mostly acrylics, but I'd like to explore more art forms. So those are two of my hobbies. I like to cook as well. Every once in a while I like to, experiment with new recipes and stuff. So those are my top three other interests, other hobbies: photography, cooking, and art, painting. This question's from Mike Blakey. He's my homie down in St. Louis, Missouri. And his question is, if you could eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? Breakfast. Bacon, eggs, toast, hash browns. Boom. I would eat breakfast for the rest of my life. Funny thing is me and Mike had Denny's together in, where were we? Columbia? We stayed up all night and we had Denny's together. So there you go, Mike. We had my favorite food for the rest of my life together at Denny's at 4 in the morning before I caught my flight at 6 a.m. back to Vancouver. So cheers, buddy. This is from Christian, and I believe he's out in Poco. I'm not quite sure. This is a really great question. I think this is fantastic. He asked, when you get down, feel low, how do you go about it? How do you stay motivated to keep at it and to keep working? And I really had to think about this because I'm not quite sure. I can think of many times where I get really down and I have a hard time staying positive and staying enthusiastic about what I'm doing. And I think really it just comes down to, okay, I try and consider the alternative. What else would I rather be doing that's not music? And there's the answer is nothing. So there is no other option for me. When you know that you're that passionate about something and that you are meant to do it, and I just feel like there's no other thing for me that's just completely my own. And when it comes to that, then I realize, okay, well, there is no other choice but to just keep going, keep working at it, keep picking at it. You're gonna have days where you feel like shit and you want to give up, but you just have to just work through it and work through those periods, because it comes through in ups and downs and waves. So you just gotta stay with it, and try not to be hard on yourself too, because I'm bad at that as well. Sometimes I'll beat myself up unnecessarily, and it takes practice to learn how to treat yourself well. So this question is from Jesse Hazen, also in Toronto. Who would you love to collaborate with? And the first person I can think of off the top of my head is Kid Cudi. I'm on a roll with Kid Cudi music right now, thanks to my brother. I'd love to work with him. I'd love to work with Tegan and Sarah, Robin, Ron Sexsmith, list goes on. But Kid Cudi would be like, I would probably die inside. This question's from Tyler Neesey in Victoria. He says, how stoked are you to play in Vancouver and Victoria tonight and tomorrow night, and is there going to be an area for fans to come and meet and greet and grab CDs afterwards? Of course, there's always a merch booth set up at my shows, and as soon as I'm done my set, I usually just go straight to the merch booth. So do come say hi, even just to say hello or grab a picture or whatever. I'm usually hanging out at the merch booth. So this is also from Sebastian Kane, who's also in Victoria. When are you coming to Victoria is the question, and I'm coming tomorrow night, August 18th. I'll be playing at Bear Mountain Arena with Kanon, Sean Desmond, and Raghav and Dirty Radio. So I believe there's still tickets for that show, so do come out, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So if you want to come meet us afterwards, then just go kick it at the merch booth and I'll be there. That's about it. So thanks for watching, and yeah, if you have questions, please tweet me, message me, whatever it may be. I'd love to include it into the website. Enjoy your weekend!